Hey, this is Justin with the Calibrating and Glitch feed. I am here with Lance from Versus Evil.
Yep.
Hey, we met you at, was it RTX 2014? I think you took to Josh did.
I did. Yep.
Cover Banner Saga, we cover Habitat. What do we got here at PAX today?
So at PAX East 2015, we were showing 5 great games. They're all vastly different. So first off, I'd like to start with Armikrog, which you see behind us. Armikrog is a great game by Pencil Test Studios. It's a point-and-click, clay-sculpted game, as you can see behind us. It's a great game. If you ever heard of the Neverhood, or Earthworm Jim, or Skull Monkeys, same guys making the same great games. This whole thing is based around Tominot, which is the heroic guy in the background, and his little blind dog, Beak. And basically the whole thing is them trying to get out of a fortress. It's a kind of lighthearted, comedic, point-and-click adventure game. It's fun, enjoyable. If you like the Neverhood or any of those games those guys have ever made, it's another great game in the series for them. Then down this way a little bit, we have another game called Toren. Toren's a little bit different. It's an indie adventure game itself.
Yep.
However, it's based on Brazilian mythology. It's actually developed by a Brazilian developer. We, Versus Evil, first saw the game about a year ago, and its unique art style captured us just because it looks beautiful. But then when we started playing it and realizing the story was this story that none of us in the video game industry had ever really seen before, it really hooked us. It's, that Brazilian mythology is something that we, outside of Brazil, don't really know anything about.
Like I say, I never thought to look into Brazilian mythology. You think mythology, you go Greek. Stop there.
Basically, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's interesting. Like, I'm interested. I'm definitely going to.
It's definitely a beautiful. It's quite an adventure. I mean, it's a really organic story that, in this day and age, to find something that new and that unique, it really captured us, and it's a beautiful game. And hopefully coming to Steam and PS4 April, May timeframe.
That'd be nice.
It's just a neat little game.
Alright, what do we got next? You have a huge booth.
Yeah.
A lot of games on each side.
Well, that's good. We got variety.
That's
Variety's good. So next game is one that we're super pumped up to be working with, just because it's an amazing franchise. That's Afro Samurai 2.
Nice.
Fans of the manga series or of the Funimation TV series or videos, same great franchise, same great characters. You got Kuma this time around leading the story, and we've actually brought back the same developer who worked on the first game. Now, we did that for a reason. We wanted to get somebody that has a history, somebody that knows the franchise, and somebody that can fix all the problems that were there in the first game. So the Redacted team is really just working their ass off for love of the franchise, largely, to really make this game stand out and be true to the franchise. So, you got all the stuff you'd expect. The hip-hop, the rap, the cutting, the blood. It is a mature title. But you're going to be cutting people in half. You're going to be slicing people in half. You're going to be doing all the crazy combat stuff you'd expect to have an Afro game.
That's what I say, like, the big thing about Afro Samurai, I remember, like, it had directional cut. Like, you pick where you want to cut. That's still we're doing that with Afro Samurai 2 as well?
Still coming back. You're still be cutting off arms, legs, heads, bodies.
See, Kojima could take all the credit. No, it wasn't Kojima that put together, but for Metal Gear Revengeance, I know that's the big thing there. It's like, let's not an Afro Samurai first. Awesome. I'm glad
cool.
that's a good thing. That's the whole thing.
So
you can always make your own fun with that, no matter what.
Definitely. Yes and no. So the first game, it kind of got dinged a little bit for the combat being repetitive.
Okay.
So something the new team is doing.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's you're playing as Afro. He knows how to fight as Afro, so makes sense. So with Kuma this time, kind of being the main character, he's got a robotic teddy bear head. So one thing they're doing is actually.
You don't need to explain that any further.
Well, it's cool.
Teddy bear head.
Yeah.
It's anime.
Yeah, half ton of killer bear. Yeah, right. So he can actually learn other fighting styles. So he gets like chips from people.
Yeah.
So you can learn Afro style. You can learn Master style. Any boss or any major encounter you have, you can learn an extra fighting style that really changes up combat.
Oh, for voice acting, did you happen to get Samuel L. Jackson to come back?
We got some of the familiar people back. Can't really talk about exactly who just yet.
Gotcha.
But people from the franchise will be happy. It'll be good. Good to see.
All right.
And I will say, something we've just announced here at PAX East.
All right.
This is a brand new storyline for the Afro universe.
Nice.
So we had to get a writer to come in and do this story. We're super happy to announce we've got Jim DeFeece, who's most commonly known with the American Sniper. He's a 14-time New York Times bestseller. He's obviously a novelist, a huge writer, to come in and write this storyline for Afro Samurai 2. So not only is it a great, fun game, but the storyline with character development and the way he's written it and laid it out is just amazing.
Gotcha. Right. So what you get? We got.
So we did Armikrog. We did Toren. We did Afro. We got 2 more games. So
nice.
Next game we have here is called Kin.
All right.
And it's not your typical indie game for a different reason. So it is a full-fledged RPG made by 2 guys in the Netherlands.
Wow.
And I say full-fledged because it's a 20 to 30-hour game. It's not your typical indie RPG. It's got everything you expect. It's got the crafting. It's got the full skill trees. It's got customizable characters. All that good stuff. But to make it a little fun, a little more interesting, there's 2 key features that set it apart from every other RPG.
All right.
So first off, you're controlling up to 6 different characters at a time. Instead of just one guy, you got up to 6. And secondly, there's lots of puzzles, lots of big battles, lots of things that'll give you like a oh crap moment. So
nice to have.
Well, it makes gameplay interesting.
Definitely.
So the feature they've added is actually the ability to slow time. Hit spacebar, slow down time, issue all these attacks, flanking maneuvers. It's kind of like adds a tactical sense to the game. Not just running in and killing everything. You're hit spacebar, tactically set up your attack, your spells, chain up attacks, all that good stuff.
I like that because it gives you the option. There's games that you can do this and this and this, but really all you can do is just go there, click the mouse button, you'll get through it.
Right.
I like that you have to use some strategy to get through. You have to think a little bit.
Well, in Kin, sometimes you have to. There'll be times where you're walking down a hallway. Sadly, you'll be walking down a hallway, then blades start coming out, and you might only have seconds before your party gets chopped up. Hit spacebar, give yourself a little time to. Whoa, shit. What do I do? Where do I go?
Nice.
That sort of mindset. Same with battles.
Alrighty. Excellent. Alright, so we got Kin. Last game, right?
So last game. First time we showed was at PAX South. This is the second time we're showing it off.
Alright.
It's called Guild of Dungeoneering. And the simplest way to say it, it's just a fun game. So the whole game revolves around you building a dungeon. It's kind of like a dungeon crawler, where you don't play as a hero. You're playing more as a DM.
Nice.
Basically, it's just lighthearted. You guys have seen press kit for it and all the screenshots, all that good stuff. But it's really just a lighthearted, fun take on the game. You lay down your dungeon pieces, your monsters, your loot, but you don't control your hero. He's kind of got his mind of his own. He kind of goes to the dungeon. But it's just a simple, fun, lighthearted game.
Awesome. We need those.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I think that wraps about everything we have here. Anything else you want to plug while you're here?
Nothing. Just want to say thanks to all the PAX people, all the people that came out. PAX is awesome. Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, does Versus Evil got a website? You can just get all the central information.
Yeah, go to versusevil.net, see all our games. Obviously, Google has most information. But yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Cool.
Lance.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
And this is Justin signing off. That's PAX 2015. We're on the east side. That just came to me. Have a good one.